That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Landry now on the return. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From just shy of midfield, Mills to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw, Mills. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Michael Pittman from 6 yards away. And the Colts have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time the move out in front. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
And of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Flushed out right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. On 2nd and 10, Watson. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. The Browns on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Drops it off for Chubb. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. A 1st down throw for Mills. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again on second down. Mills. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They tried to throw on second down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Mills. This is Shepard on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Mills to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. Mills now. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And 3-yard pickup. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Mills on first down. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Taylor. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Again, it'll be Taylor. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Looking to throw is Mills. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this one is right through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Watson on first down. It's caught. Cooper. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 29, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Here's Watson. And his throw here's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Certainly one of the leaders of this offense. There's Jarvis Landry as this crew gets ready to go again. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. So now it's Watson and the Browns. Down 20-17. A little under a minute 50 remaining. Pass complete to Chubb. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now Watson. Completes to Njoku. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here's Watson. Right back to Njoku. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. First down now, but that clock rolling. Flush to his right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Watson to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To throw, Watson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. The big fella. The 20, 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last.
He's got a man. Complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Watson. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Colts, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll lose an important one here.